I I had over the course of the whole spring break, and we got to bond, we got to know each other, right? Like I watched her stuff, PJ Masks, right? Paw Patrol, you get what I'm saying? Harry Potter, anything she into, that's what I was into, you feel me? And I let her, get into my stuff, you get what I'm saying? Law and Order, we was listening to 50 Cent. You get what I'm saying? And she still don't think Ghost is dead on Power. So I feel like, right? And it's like, we got to bond, we got to know, and it was going so great. I felt like it was going like amazing all the way up until we went to church for Easter. We get to church, yo, and it's going fine. They separate us. I go to the adult side, she go to Sunday school, right? And service is going well until about 20 minutes into service, there's an old black woman at the end of my pew. Psst, psst, Mr. Creek, I need to talk to you. Right? Now, I ain't got shit to hide. I'm here with the Lord. Like, I ain't got shit to hide from her. Right? So I'm like, yeah, it's no problem. I, went outside to go say something, right? To go talk to her. We go outside, right? My daughter's already standing in the hallway, right? She's standing there, arms folded, with a frown on her face. Now, I ain't say shit to her because you don't talk back to the man of the house, right? Right? The old black woman comes outside, and she says, yeah, so what happened was, and before she could start even saying what went wrong, my daughter put her hand up like, nah, it's cool, I can tell him what happened. So I'm like, baby, what's going on? She said, Daddy, correct me if I'm wrong, right? She said, in the story of Easter, Jesus died and he came back to life. I'm like, right? She said, then he started having secret meetings with his followers to show that he came back to life, right? I said, yeah. She said, and then he told those followers to go out and spread the word of his return so he can get more followers. I said, right. So she said, now, Daddy, think about it. That sound like Jesus, or did that sound like Voldemort from Harry Potter? I'm like, nigga, you... We got kicked out of church. Right, and then as we leaving, I'm trying to explain to her, right? Like, you shouldn't say everything that come to your mind, right? She didn't like that, so she snatched her hand away and tried to run. So I had to grab it because we were standing in the parking lot. That's dangerous, right? I grabbed it, I popped her hand and told her that was wrong. And she didn't cry. She just looked at me with a blank, emotionless stare, right? So I assumed we was good, right? And then we get in the car, we listen to 50 Cent all the way home. You know what I'm saying? Because she got to get to know my culture and shit. So we listen to 50 all the way home. You feel me? We go to sleep, get up for school, listen to 50 all the way to school, right? Drop off went well. There wasn't no tears or nothing. I'm having a great day, right? Till 20 minutes later, my phone rang. Mr. Creek, I need to talk to you. Right? So I'm like, what's the problem? Before the teacher could say anything, my daughter grabbed the phone like, no, it's cool. I can tell him what happened. So I'm like, baby, what's up? She like, Daddy, remember when I snatched my hand away from you in the parking lot? I'm like, yeah. She said, remember you popped my hand? I said, yeah. She said, remember I didn't cry? I said, yeah, what that got to do with anything? She said, well, Juwan was acting up in class today. And his daddy came in here and beat him in front of the whole class. And he was crying real bad, right? So I said, well, what that got to do with you? The teacher grabbed the phone like, well, your daughter yelled out, he got hit like I got hit, but he not fucking breathing. And I'm like...